Hey y'all, it's Friday again, and Fridays are for you. And y'all that watch my videos, y'all know I film these ahead of time. All right, so I usually make 3 or 4 videos and stuff like that, and then I'll publish them, a week or so later. Well, I'm out here doing my videos, and when I come out here, it was sunny. It was nice, man. It's pretty sunny, hot. Ooh, got under a shade tree out here in my backyard. Well, then the clouds started creeping in. And that's done rained on me a couple times during making my videos, man. It stopped. So I'm going to try to get through this without getting soaking wet, all right? So anyway, today is Friday. And told y'all yesterday I had a beer for you I've been wanting to try for a long time. Man, I've heard about this beer, all right? It's by the Founders Brewing Company. And I've really enjoyed most of the Founders. Most of the Founders I've tried, I've really enjoyed them, with the exception of a couple. I did a Founders, I think it was Pure Gold, Solid Gold, something like that. It was in a can, 19.2 ounce can I did a couple weeks ago, I think. It was a little lower alcohol content for Founders. And I poured it in a glass, and it was just kind of flat. It was a little disappointing. Well, I had actually bought 2 of them. The second one I consumed out of a can, and it was a lot better because, I don't know, for the most part, I like to pour my beer in a glass. It just tastes better, it aerates, it creates the head, all that good stuff that you enjoy in a beer. Well, on the ones with the lower alcohol content, it just seems like if you pour them in a glass, man, you lose something on those. For whatever reason, I don't know, but anyway, whatever. The second one, the Solid Gold I got from Founders, and I drank it out of a can. It was a lot better out of a can than it was poured in a glass. Don't ask me why. It just retained more of the carbonation in it. Anyway, all that, I really like Founders beers, and I have heard of this beer from Founders. I've heard of it. I've seen it. It is damn expensive, y'all. This is some high-priced stuff. I think I give, seemed like it was $18, I think, 17, something like that for a 4-pack. All right, but it's Founders, highly acclaimed KBS flavored stout. All right. Now, the reason it was so expensive, to my understanding, is the KBS stands for Kentucky Breakfast Stout, and it's a flavored stout. It's made with lots of chocolate and coffee. And the way they brew it in Grand Rapids, Michigan. They brew this stuff and then they age it in Kentucky bourbon barrels. They bury it in a cave. They put it in a cave for like a year. And before, this KBS was only available, I think it was like 6 months out of the year. 6 to 7 months out of the year that this KBS was available. Well, now it's available year round. And I got some because I've heard of it and wanted to try it. It's just hadn't been in my budget. But anyway, we're going to try this KBS today. Now, this stuff right here, is 12% ABV. And that is stout, y'all. Now, this was it was packaged on March the 12th of this year. So this is fairly fresh. March, April, May, June, July, 4 months. 4 months old. The way I understand it, it ages in the barrel for a year before they bottle it. So we're fixing to try this stuff today. Been wanting to try it for a long time. Oh my goodness, look at that. Come on, give me some head on there. Oh, look at that. Dadgum. Look at that. Got the reverse cascading happening there. Oh my goodness. That head tastes like chocolate. It tastes just like chocolate. And not a sweet chocolate, not a bitter chocolate. Just a mild chocolate flavor in the head. I don't get much, but look at that, man. Look how dark it is. Look at that brown head on that thing, dark tan. Just a pretty dark beer, man. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I love it. The wind's starting to pick up. I'm probably going to get rained on before I finish this. But at 12% alcohol, I'm out here in the rain, who cares? Just a pretty brew, man. That big, thick, I mean, that head is thick. Tiny carbonation bubbles on the top. Now, they're a little more coarse around the edges, but I got just a hint of coffee that time in the head. Chocolate and coffee, and maybe just a hint of bourbon flavor. The closer I get to the body of it, the more I taste the bourbon in it. Coffee, chocolate, and bourbon. You get that, and it's not the burn. You know, you take a shot of bourbon, you get that initial burn along with the flavor. This doesn't have that, but you can taste that bourbon flavor in the head. Alright, so Fridays are for you. And the American worker, I salute you. I appreciate all the work you do. I'm fixing to get rained on again. Here comes the rain. That's alright. We'll sit out here and drink some beer. This KBS, Founders KBS Kentucky Breakfast Stout is for all American workers. Hey, I appreciate the work you do. Thank you for working hard to support yourselves and your families and support our economy. Your work is important. It doesn't matter what you do. Thank you. Oh, wow. Alright, so, man, you take that sip and you can really taste the bourbon. You really taste the bourbon in it. The coffee and the chocolate are a little subdued by the bourbon flavor in it. But it's not a burn. You don't get the burn. You know, it's 12% alcohol, y'all. This is pretty high for a beer. I'm getting wet. Sitting out here in the rain drinking a beer. Very good. Very, very good. Alright, y'all. I'm thinking I have to cut it short. Hey, good beer. Y'all need to try it. KBS is a little expensive. Y'all remember TR, DD&D, EIM, BGS, and LEA. Drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Everything in moderation. Be goofy sometimes and love everybody always. I'm thinking of getting a house because I'm getting wet, y'all. Hey, love y'all, appreciate y'all. If y'all check out the beer again, KBS Founders. Y'all like the video, the beer mug right there. Y'all can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm here every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Try not to get wet. Hey, y'all take care. Love you, appreciate you.